Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and today I am doing the number 7 in the Defemer Ember Challenge 2023 with 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. So, like I said, number 7 is, if you can see that, is Clocks and Wings, and that's what we are doing today. So what I have here is I had to do a little prep work ahead because what I wanted to do was going to take too long to dry to do it before while I was showing you. So I'll show you what I did. And so first off, this is going to be my clock, and I have put glossy accents on it. Let me show you where I got the clocks. I bought these from Temu, I believe, and it's just a whole lot of clock faces. And so I cut the little white trimmed edge off and then did glossy accents over the clock face. I first tried it on this clock, but I wanted to see if I could make a crackled, like it was cracked face. And I inked this, and that made this be brown. It should have been, I mean, it is clear, but the clock face was brown. And I also had inked it, which might have helped it be a little bit browner. But anyway, that I did not like how it turned out. So then I did this sample with a clock face, and that one turned out really good. So I thought, okay, this is the one I wanted to use. It's a little bit bigger. And so I did this. I think I did it on Friday. And then by Saturday afternoon, I did it Friday afternoon, and by Saturday afternoon, it was completely dry and hard. This is pliable. It's still pliable, even after you've got that on there. So that is going to be my clock. This is the page I'm going to use. I also had a couple of things I'll show you. I was ill-prepared once again for what I wanted to show you, but I got them right here. Okay. So my wings are this right here. And that goes together like that, but I cut it apart so I could put it in the shape that I wanted it to be. It would have been fine like this, and it still could be, but it doesn't quite cover up, my clock doesn't quite cover up this gear that's on here. And I didn't want that gear on there. So let me show you. That's some scrapbooking paper. It's from this paper pad called Antiquities, which is GCD Studios. I have no idea where I got this. This was a long time ago. And it is from this piece of scrapbooking paper. That's where I cut the wings out of. Now, because it is along the edge of the page here, I had to alter my cutting a little bit so that I could make it be not look like it was cut off. Plus, I took a black watercolor pencil and darkened the edges of the feathers. So this is what it originally looked like, and this is how it looks like now. So that's going to be my wings. And I did all of that off camera because, well, it takes time. And you don't really want to watch me do that. Then I'm going to also use this. And I'll show you how I'm putting all that together in just a minute. But this is a piece that's also from a different scrapbooking paper altogether. And this one is called Tattered Time. And it is a Die Cuts with a View paper. And I cut it out of this. So this is the scrapbook, and I cut this out right here. So you can see that's where it cut it out. I got another page behind it that's the same thing. So that's where I cut that out from. So there's that. And these are the pieces I'm going to use today. I am not absolutely positive that I'm going to glue this down to this sheet because I have in the works a steampunk journal and I want this to go in that. So I'm not sure I'm willing to glue this one down to the page because I might use it in the steampunk. And I might glue it down and then use another, you know, make another one because I've got more of the same paper. I do not have the same clock face. But I could use this one. It's a little smaller, but I could use it, or I could use one of the others. No big deal. But this is the size of the page. So I'm going to lay this aside because when I fashion this like I want it, I want to be sure that it will fit on. It's a Reader's Digest that I'm using for my steampunk. I want to make sure that this will fit on that by the time I get done. So I'm adjusting this so that it will fit on this page. This is going to go behind here. So I've got these flat edges on this. That was how that was done. And there's not anything I could do about it. I would have preferred to cut it out completely around. I would have then been using it as a journal spot. But not going to happen. So I want to fashion this around that, and then this is going to go here. So this is a clock also. And I'm going to glue this to the back of this, not gluing all the way up because I'm going to make that be a little tuck spot, and this is also going to be a pocket in the background. So this is pretty much how I want it to go. I want it to cover up each of these straight sides that are, and I don't know if this is going to work because, to be honest, it doesn't give me much room back here. So maybe I just don't do that because this is a little bit bigger and it's actually going to work better on this. So maybe I just do it to here, and I maybe use this page in my journal. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and put it together based on this page. And then I'll just do another one if I need to. Okay, so that's how I want it to look, basically. So I need to make sure I got this like I want it, because that needs to be straight and straight. And then I want to put this just barely over that. I can move it up this way some. Yeah, I like that better. So I want to have a little bit deeper pocket there. And then I can do this way. So that's how I want this to go. So I need to glue my wings together. And hopefully, okay, it's not much of an overlap, but a little bit. So let's just do this down here. And that should get those together. Like that. It's a good starting place. Okay, now this clock is really neat. It has, as you can see, some of it is shiny. So that's very cool. So this is a clock with the gears in it. This was also a clock with the gears in it. And isn't that interesting? These were two different pads altogether. But they turned out quite nicely to use together. And now I want this, and I actually want this to come down a little bit more. So I'm going to do it like that. Yep. It might have to go there like that. And this is going to go on top like this. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to glue this along this edge. There, just like that. And along this edge. Just like that. And then this will give me a tuck spot right here. I hope. It's supposed to. Yep. Yeah, see, it'll give me a little tuck spot all through here. So that's good. Okay, that's exactly what I want to do. And I probably should glue it a little bit right here. A little bit right there. I don't think anything will go through because it's just not going to. Okay, so that is there. And that is my wings and clock. And then I'm putting this clock over the center of this. With the clock, 12 o'clock is this way. 12 o'clock on here is right here. But this is 12. I want the 12 o'clock like he's flying this way. So I'm going to put this on that and glue that down. And it will go, I don't want to stick it to the page yet, but it'll go just like that. So I put glue in areas that I don't really want to put glue if I don't want to glue it down yet. And I still may not glue it down because it may still work on the page I want to use it on. But then we can do it like this. And that is then my tuck spot here and my little tuck spot here, like this. And I've got these two things I want to put there, just as, you know, something to put there. Let's make sure that didn't glue where I didn't want it to, or further down than I wanted it to. Yeah. And I actually put glue on this that I didn't want it on this area right here. So I'm gonna wipe that off. Just like that. And that should be fine. Yeah, that works. Okay. So they'll go in there like that. They'll go in there like that. I'm going to have two little pieces of ephemera in there. And then I'm going to cut off some of this tag because it's going to only go that far if I had it glued to the page. Well, it might still work because, let me show you. Oh, here it is. Show you what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to make a tag. It's just a Tim Holtz tag. I'm not going to do much to it. I will ink around it. It's just it's the cutoffs from having done the pages. So I'm just going to ink around this real quick because this is what I want to use. I was going to cut it down, but I'm not sure that I need to. But if I decide later I need to, I can just cut it off the bottom. But let me show you what I want to do for this. So this is going to be my tag. It's going to be more of a journaling spot than a tag. So I am going to get my corner rounder and round the corners. Oh, I should have done that before I inked. So round the corners, ink those corners. Okay, now we're ready to go. Now I want this to be on the bottom. So I'm going to put this butterfly here. And I have a matching butterfly here, and I'm going to put it on the back so that they match up. Because of the same butterfly, they'll almost match. And it won't be, see, they'll match close enough. I can trim off if I don't like the mismatch. And then this was a button. You can see where I cut off the shank. And this is going to go on here, and this is going to be my tag topper. So let's do that. So I've got this where I want it. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down here. And I'm going to glue it. I'm not going to glue the wings all the way down, but the clock is going to hold it flat where it is. But so I may wind up doing different than that. I took black ink, not a distress ink, just a regular black ink pad, and tried to ink up this because it didn't show up enough, but that didn't work because of this is vellum with gold on it. So then I took a marker and I laid it on a piece of a magazine page. This butterfly, I think I'm going to glue all the way down, and I'll leave the other one loose. So this one's just going to go on the back here. Anyway, so I did it with a marker, a Sharpie marker, and just kind of gave me an edge around it because it did not show up enough. I don't mind this one. I didn't do it on this side because I don't really mind this one not showing. I just didn't want to see the back of this other butterfly, you know, like it looks right here. I just didn't want to see that. I want it to look like another butterfly. So we'll match those up right there best we can. And then I'll take it and glue that down. So we see a little bit of black over here. It does not bother me. So I actually glued, and I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to glue. Well, yeah, I guess I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. So I have a little wrinkle right there. Again, I don't mind. So maybe I will glue those all the way down. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think. Because I want the wings glued together at the top. So this is not going to be conducive to be free floating. So we're going to glue these down also. Just like that. So I have a little bit of a wrinkle right there from doing those two together, but that's okay. It's fine. And then there's the 12. I want the 12 to be at the top of the butterfly. So that is going to go on there, and it will look like that on the other side, and I am okay with that. I could drop it down so that's past the top of the tag. I might do that, so then you don't see it on the other side. I might do that. Let's just put that on there and do that. Okay, then we're just doing art glitter glue again to hold all these things together, and it works great. Okay, put that down just like that. Just like that. Hold that for a few minutes. As a matter of fact, let me get a clamp. Okay, so this is essentially my prompt 7, the 7th day. I think that's what that means. Anyway, it's prompt 7, which is clocks and wings. And so I have clocks and I have wings. And then this, if I were to glue this down, which I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not positive that I want to do that, because I again may still be able to use it in my steampunk journal that I'm about to start as soon as Christmas is over, and that will go in there like that. So this, and I will, when I glue this to whatever page I glue it in, I will glue it across a little bit of here and along the edge, outside edge of the wing, so that I'll have enough room to tuck this in. And then it should tuck in there just like that, just quite beautifully. And this, so this is my Clocks and Wings prompt number 7 for the Dephemer Ember 2023. I appreciate you coming along and watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see further videos from me, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will see other videos that I do. I do journal flip-throughs, and I do the Marguerite Miller 52-week collage challenge. I'm doing this challenge, and so far I had extra days to do this, which was good since my glossy accents needed to dry. And then the next prompt, so I had extra days because we had three days here. The next prompt is tomorrow. So this is Sunday that you're seeing this. The next prompt is on Monday, tomorrow, and it is Halloween meets Christmas. So I will see you tomorrow for that prompt, and let's see what we come up with there. I hope you like what I've done today. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.